either go down to that help desk or the security's down there around the corner and the door's right there. And I go, okay. So I go to pick up my bags and I'm covered with all of this food and I've got this big black coat on and I'm in such a hurry. So I put the bags with my fingers and I get them a little gross, but I get them up like this and I get this one up and then I've got 2 bags. And so I put them under my arm like this and then the bag falls off this shoulder. So I get it back up here and the bag falls off. So both bags are on my elbows now and I've got my arm like this and my hands are full of food and crap and drink and I go like this to the bathroom to wash my hands. And everybody's staring at me and my bags are so heavy, my elbows are killing me. And I get in there to the water and I get it turned on and I slap it up on the other hand because I can't get this hand under. So I'm slapping it and then I get turned and I slap this hand and I can't get the towel, so I just go with my hands wet and I get them back up on my shoulders and I get the bags in my hand and I go down to the security desk in this big room and I open the door and walk in and the guy looks at me and says, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I know this is going to be the worst thing you've ever had to do. This is the worst story you're ever going to have heard." He says, "Well, what?" And I said, "I threw my iPad away. I threw my iPad away at 150D. Where are the bags from 150D because the trash has been collected and I need to go through all the bags?" And he goes, "Just a minute." Gets out his walkie-talkie. "Yeah, there's a lady in here. She said she threw away her iPad at 150D. And then the voice comes across the walkie-talkie. "Oh no, that's been compacted." And then she goes, "Well, wait, 150D, 150D. Okay. It's only been half compacted." So another guy gets up in the security office and says, "I'll go help her." And I says, "I will do it. You guys don't have to do it. Just show me where the bags are. I'll go through every bag. It's okay. I'll throw it in the compactor when I'm done. I just need to find." And my son gave it to me for Christmas. And it's got all my photos on it that I haven't taken off yet. And he says, "I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. They'll go do it." So they call the facility people. And they narrow it down to the east side compactor. And they get over there, and only half of the trash has been compacted. So they're going to go through all those bags, and he says, "You're just going to have to wait. Give me your phone number. We'll call you. One way or the other, we'll call you." And I says, "Well, okay." And I'm just sick because I keep thinking, how am I going to tell Matt that I threw this away? I'm sorry, Matt. And I use it every day. I use it every single day of my life. And I know I can't replace it. I know that they're so expensive. So I turned around to the guy and I says, "Where is the lost and found? Where's the lost and found?" Maybe, a 1% chance that it's in the lost and found. And he says, "Well, you go through that door, it's open, and you go into where the bookstore is, the Roots Tech store, and you go around the other end of it, and there's the lost and found." So I go in there, and I got all my bags, and I'm so hot because I'm so upset anyway. And I got this big coat on still. And I go to the lost and found, and I say, "I lost my iPad. Would someone have turned it into lost and found?" And, "Well, I don't know. I haven't checked." So they go through everything in the lost and found. I know that the iPad isn't in there. So I go back and tell the guy, I say, "I just wanted you to know they didn't find it in there, just so that you know that I didn't find it." He goes, "Okay, well, we'll call you when we've been through all the trash." And so it's another 20 minutes, and I think, well, where is Sue? I don't know where Sue is. And I says, "Oh, it doesn't matter." And I just sit down. I'm so upset. I'm thinking, I can't believe I did that. I get so distracted, and I just was in a hurry. And so after about a total of 30 minutes, but about another 20 from when I talked to the guy last, I finally get a phone call. And his voice is really upbeat. And I'm, oh gosh, they found it. I know they found it. And so he says, okay, so this group of people went over to this area, and this group of people went to this area, and the first group went through everything, and they didn't find it. And then this group of people over here went through every single bag, and they were real thorough, and they had these people help them, and those people help them. And I'm sorry they didn't find it. All the other trash has been compacted. So your iPad's been compacted, and I just can't help you. I'm very sorry. And I says, well, tell them thank you for going through that. I'm really sorry they had to put their arms and their hands in all that gross trash, but that was really very nice they did that for me. And then I just go, I don't know, how am I going to tell Matt this? And so Susan had been looking all over for me, and we had been talking earlier about some different things, and so she finally calls me on the phone because I didn't answer my text, and she goes, where are you? And I says, oh my God, you cannot believe what happened. And she says, you got a job! Because we've been talking about how I wanted to work at one of the genealogy places, and she said, that's great! And I said, no, it's really awful. So I don't even want to say it. I don't want me to tell Matt. I said, I lost, and I didn't lose it. I threw my iPad away with that pizza box. And she says, I have your iPad. I said, you have my iPad? And she says, well, you had lent it to our cousin, and you left, and then she set it on the floor by me, and when I went up to leave, it was right there on the ground, so I picked it up, and I forgot to call you and tell you. I was going to call you and tell you, and something's distracted me. And when I saw you in line, I forgot all about telling you. I said, Sue, the entire facilities people have just gone through every trash bag in all of Ruth's tech, except for half of them that have already been compacted. And then we just started laughing because I'm so sorry. So I go tell the people so they'd be okay and let them know. And then I got halfway there, and then I decided I can't tell them. I can't tell them because they went through all that trash. But anyway, I had my iPad, and I held it, and I put it in my little bag, and I zipped it up, and I held it real close to me the whole rest of the time.
I'm glad you didn't tell them.
Yeah, you should have been like, oh, I found it. And they would have all
But can you imagine her with her hands all messy, hobbling into that bathroom?
I want to hear stories from witnesses, from bystanders. I want to hear their interpretation.
Because like none of them was like, oh, maybe I should help this crazy lady.
I like this.
Like, is she psychotic or something? Is she sick?
She's got epilepsy.
And they were real heavy. And I've got them on my elbows.
Bob, is she having an epileptic seizure? Can you help her?
Hi. Hi.
Oh, Sherry.
Is that thing off?
I have your